Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. This video will introduce you to the activities and lesson components that you'll complete this week, the week of April 13th through April 20th. The previous week's assignments from the April 6th to April 13th are due Monday today at noon, so make sure that you turn those in and ask any questions that you might have. So if you take a look at this new folder for 13 through 420 lesson materials, this is it for the week. So I want you to start with this week 3 check-in form. This is a Google form similar to the one you did last week, basically just asking for some feedback about how things are going so that I can see on an individual basis if there's anything that you guys need. So the first thing I want you to do is start with that. The next thing you'll see in this folder is an optional Zoom invitation. So on Wednesday at 5 p.m., I will host our first Zoom meeting. This is optional. You don't have to attend if you don't want to, or you can't make that time. Whatever reason, you don't have to be there. But I would like to see you guys and, just be there for you if you have any questions or you just want to connect as a class and see how everyone else is doing. So to get to the Zoom meeting, you're going to click on this link. It's going to ask you to fill in a password. The password is right here. And I will start the meeting at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Okay? So hopefully I will see you all there. The next thing you're going to see are the written directions. So if you don't want to listen to this video or you need to look back, basically everything I'm explaining is listed right here. After the directions, I just reposted a link to the Hunger Games electronic book. So if you want to read the book on the screen, you would have to borrow it from the Open Archives account here. It's free for 10 days. You might have to check it out again if you've already done it. The next thing in the folder, these are your 2 graded assignments this week. Chapter 20, you're going to listen to an Edpuzzle. So the Edpuzzle's linked here. It's 24 minutes long. You'll listen to the audio recording and answer some embedded questions. If you want to read while you're listening, you can open up the ebook side by side. You do have to pull out a new tab so that the Edpuzzle doesn't think you've left the screen. So basically you want to have 2 tabs open on your screen side by side to listen and read at the same time. After the Chapter 20 Edpuzzle, your last activity is called What's in a Name? So what I'm going to have you do this week, and I apologize for the background noise, my daughter is playing. What you're going to do this week is take a look at some of the names that Suzanne Collins selected for characters in the Hunger Games. She chose these names for a reason. They weren't just random names that she came up with. So most authors, like Suzanne Collins, choose names for their characters that reflect that person's personality or give clues about the character. So what I'm going to have you guys do is look up the meanings of these names and think about how they lend additional meaning to each name. So I did the first one for you as an example. So Katniss, if you look up the name Katniss, this is the Latin term for the plant Sagittaria sagittarifolia. It's an aquatic plant with edible tubers called Sagittaria, and they're named after Sagittarius the archer, whose name means he that throws arrows in Latin. So how does that give us additional information about Katniss? Why might the author have selected that? Well, we know that she also throws arrows, right? She's skilled with a bow and arrow, just like Sagittaria the archer. So you're going to basically just Google search the other names on this chart. Pita, you want to search other names like Pita, P-I-T-A, like the bread. Gale Hawthorne, you want to look up both of the names, Gale and Hawthorne. Primrose, Rue, and Cinna. So whatever you find when you search, you're going to put in this middle column. And then in the far right column, why do you think the author chose this name for the character, right? So why would Suzanne Collins pick Katniss? Well, because of its meaning here and how that kind of lends more information about her character itself. If you have questions about this, please reach out, send me a message, come on Zoom on Wednesday. If you're not kind of understanding what the directions are, or if you can't find anything or you don't know why she picked it, let me know and we'll work through it together. Okay? So that's it for this week. You have your Chapter 20 Ed puzzle. That's a grade, and you have your What's in a Name activity as a grade, both due on Monday, April 20th by noon. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope you're healthy. Same with your families. So upcoming assignments here, we have Chapter 19 and 20 Vocab Graphic Organizer and Chapter 20 Prediction. These are due today. And as soon as this folder is published, in about an hour and 12 minutes, they will show up over here as well. All right, guys, I look forward to talking to you soon. Stay well.